Agra, the birthstone of an Unesco World Heritage Site, a legacy left behind by Shah Jahan. Located in the state of Uttar Pradesh, this city is visited by the thousands both domestic and international travelers. This is Agra, the carrier of the Taj Mahal. On the way from Delhi to Agra, you have to be on the Yamuna Expressway. On the Yamuna Expressway, after you cross Greater Noida and drive for a little bit, you'll come across something known as the Jolly Go food court. We stopped there because we're hungry, but it was quite disappointing, man. It's either a Starbucks, a Burger King, and nothing. I thought you might get something local on the way, right? Having said that, I came in, I saw these South Indian joints, and I decided to get that. I got myself an idli vada and also dosa. For a minute to Agra, we've booked ourselves a hotel known as Taj Castle, which is at the Fatehabad Road station, Tajganj. Seems to be the center for hotels because there are hotels all around. Of course, this we have booked from Oyo for $700 a night. Actually, close to about $675, which is $8 tax a night. You really don't expect much, but the room is clean and the bathroom is clean, which is important. Also, I'm starting the day at mid-afternoon today all the way to mid-afternoon tomorrow. Why? Because Taj Mahal gets very crowded during the day and you could stand up in the line to get it for about 2 or 3 hours. Hence, we are deciding to go there at 5:36 in the morning tomorrow. So the next 24 hours, I'll try to capture as much as I can for you guys. Plus, I hear that close to the Taj Mahal, there's a great joint to eat, so we're gonna explore that as well. But we'll do a lot of sightseeing too, which can be done in 24 hours. So we have about an hour, 22 and a half hours left. First order of the day is lunch, of course. There was this young girl at the hotel, I tell her, Ruchi, recommend a place we can go and have lunch. She said, why don't you guys go to the Pinch of Spice? Also, all my research tells me that if you guys want to do sightseeing in Agra, best is to catch a tuk-tuk, crack a deal with them so that they take you around. I didn't expect Agra to have such joints. I don't know why. It just was outside my expectation. Looks semi-deceptive because when I came and saw the restaurant from out, I was like, oh, okay. But when you come inside, boom, a beautiful bar and an extensive menu. So I am feeling like doing maybe a cocktail today, a Bloody Mary maybe. So I brought a Bloody Mary. Also, Agra at the end of the day is the legacy of Shah Jahan, right? I don't know even if it is connected or I'm giving you guys a load of crap, but all my readings tell me that the mutton and chicken is a specialty. So what I'm going to do is, for starters, I'm going to look something that is tandoors. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to do an Afghani murk, right? And for the main, I am going to do mutton meat, right? And there it is, Indian main course. I am going to do the mutton Rogan Josh. Agra, and then of course Lucknow, etc., are the meccas for non-vegetarian. That's what it's all about. I don't have no veg. So let's start with the chicken. What do you want me to tell you? That is it good? It's not good. It's insane. So good. So good. Oh my God. Oh my God. First without nothing. Oh, fuck it. First time I'm having mutton rogan josh and I'm feeling flavors. Usually it's a bit tangy and spicy, right? That's flavor. You taste everything. I don't know how to explain it to you. Let's go a quick check on the mutton and see how it's cooked. As an option, I found you another one in Pind Baluchi, the village family restaurant. Again, Mughlai cuisine and a fresh ambience, although the rates were on a heavier side on the bar. This is the Agra fort, also known as the Red Fort, which was built for the Mughal Emperor Akbar between 1565 and 1573. You have to buy a ticket. The ticket is for 50 bucks for Indians. Foreigners higher maybe, of course. And also there is a line, you guys. So you have to stand in line and then go in. Agra Fort is a historical fort in the city of Agra in India, also known as Red Fort. Before capture by the British, the last Indian rulers to have occupied it were the Marathas. In 1983, the Agra Fort was life described as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is about 2.5 kilometers northwest of its more famous sister monument, the Taj Mahal. The fort can be more accurately described as the walled city. One of the underrated places in Agra is the mini Taj Mahal, which is the tomb of Ittimad-ud-Dawla. It's actually laid as the designing foundation for the Taj Mahal, and it's said to be older than Taj Mahal, obviously, because they made this first and then they made the Taj Mahal. It's underrated, not many people know about this, but whoever comes here usually pays a visit to this place, and it's actually a beautiful place. It's not a bad place at all, right? There is this sweet dish that is popular amongst the country, and it's originated from Agra. It's known as the peta. This is the Angori peta saffron. This is the Angori peta coconut. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, you guys, but I can try. Not bad. It's okay. Bearable. Look, man, if I am, first of all, this is not my style at all, but if I am to make a choice, it'll be the coconut one for me. What I guess is there's nothing unique to Agra to it, right? Because, for example, it says Lucknow kebab, this kebab, that kebab, American chop suey, this and that, dosa, idli. We eat all of this. I'm trying to find something that we haven't had before, like this one. Okay, Madabai. This is quite interesting. It's a mash of vegetables, and it primarily is potato, beetroot, cauliflower, and then he takes and puts some peanuts in there, he puts some onion in there, and then he puts it to fry, and once it's fried, he puts some of this, what we call chura in Hindi, some pomegranate, voila! I've never tasted anything like this before. It's damn nice. Really good. I did come to the Agra Chat house, but then I saw a big dish of pav bhaji and I thought it's really nice and a lot of people eating it. Pav bhaji is again mixed veggies, tons and tons of margarine, the pav which is fried, and onions. We take the onions, right, then we take some of the naan, I swear to God, sometimes even it tastes better than tandoori chicken. How Agra makes sense to me, man. I'm very pleased that I found out about Chaat Galli. The food was insane. That's so much and there's so many varieties too, right? A lot of crowd, I understand that. A lot of people into it, but nobody seems to care. Nobody says nothing. Everybody just eats really good food. Agra now makes sense to me. The perfect way to fit it in for that 24 hours. We went to Molecule at night. Agra has nightlife. And a fucking legit joint, man. It was a rooftop. Loud music. It was nice, but it was so loud. It was so crowded. Service was so poor that we didn't even want to have dinner there. So we come back to the hotel. We find street food. And when there's street food, there's Mathew. So we run to this RKS Dhaba in Agra. And the brother hooks us up with fried chicken. This is local fried chicken. Check it out. Insane, eh? Then I say, what is your favorite gravy? He says chicken masala. I said, okay. That's the chicken masala, right? And then of course the rotis are mini rotis. And of course I don't have the balls and courage to have water, so I have my Bisleri water. Oh no. Oh. A bit strong on the salt, but it's not cooked at all, man. I mean, not cooked bad at all. It's not overcooked. It's not hard. It's soft. It's salty, but it's adding a nice element to the texture. I like this. Maybe it's after a couple of drinking weekends it's tasting so good. I don't know, but this was nice. I don't think they understand. They don't understand what no spicy means, but oh man, oh man. So this is cooked amazing. Good morning, man. It is 6:15 in the morning. We decided to wake up early and go to the Taj. Taj is about a 10-15 minutes drive. Why? Because it gets too crowded during the day. You know, I expected a grand entrance to the Taj Mahal, but they dropped us a small alley. We have to walk to the gate, which is approximately 500 to 800 meters. The first thing that we're greeted with were monkeys. Right, so the best thing to do when you come to Taj is probably get yourself a guide, because what the guy did, what was your name, bro?
Sharik.
Sharik. What Sharik Bhai did is that he went and got us the ticket. If he wasn't there, we would have been selling the ticket at the ticket counter at least for an hour. First glimpse of the Taj. Now this is interesting. I don't care who you are, how much you've traveled. The moment you enter the Taj Mahal, the audacity of the character it has just blows you. Guys, it's an experience you have to come here at least once. I'm in awe. Look how beautiful it is. Now this is not love. I don't know what is. This is love. This is the representation of love. So whenever you guys see photographs of Taj or tourists, etc., there's this particular bench they sit on, and the Taj is right behind them, right? That's the chair, right? And this is the Taj Mahal. Now what the guy tells us that once the Taj Mahal was completed, Shah Jahan spent 2 days, 48 hours, just looking at the Taj to feel it. Now he tells me the more you come to the Taj, the more the Taj grows on you. And he's right, because it's beautiful. 400 years ago. And this is all in Arabic, right?
Yes, Arabic. 16 chapters. बाहर से लेके अंदर तक 16 chapters.
The Taj Mahal was commissioned in 1631 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the tomb of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself.
So the Taj is done, and we entered the Taj from the west gate. We exit from the south gate. As soon as you exit the south gate, you have a lot of souvenir stores that sell the popular Taj Mahals and the marble stuff. But what I like is when you come at the end of the strip, small little lane, you have Johnny's Place that serves breakfast. I have ordered the tomato, onion, mushroom, cheese omelette, which is for about 120. Wow. Wow. A lot of tourists visit this place, right? So these guys have got the taste bang on. It's not too crowded on masala. Salt content beautiful. Cheese gone gorgeous. Conclusion, 24 hours is more than enough for Agra. More than enough. It's not just the Taj Mahal, there's so much more to do. You have to see the Red Fort, also known as the Agra Fort, the mini Taj Mahal, and then the Taj. And when you come to the Taj, my advice is get yourself a guide, because the guide can only show you and properly explain what it's all about. We learned so much about Taj today. Okay, a quick rundown on Agra, or a conclusion on Agra, if you may. Look, what the Colosseum is in Rome to Italy, and what the Angkor Wat is in Siam Reap to Cambodia, the Taj Mahal in Agra is to India. Taj Mahal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was one of the most beautiful structures that I've seen. True representation of love. Man, it was gorgeous. I mean, I don't want to be dramatic here, but the moment you enter the Taj and you see the full frame of that white structure, boom. Such power. I mean, the audacity in character that Taj has. Fantastic. Beautiful it was. And Agra is not just about the Taj Mahal, right? There is another UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Agra Fort, and there is the mini Taj Mahal. There's so much more to see. But you go to Agra because of the Taj Mahal, right? If you want to visit the Taj Mahal, best time is to go early in the mornings, between 5:30 and 6. Why? Because it's not too crowded. You don't stand in the line for a long time. But advice is to hire yourself a guide. They will take 975 rupees. They'll get you the entire ticketing process. The whole process takes 15 minutes instead of 2 hours. Also, they'll tell you more about Taj Mahal that we didn't know. The same guide is going to charge you 3,000 rupees after 10 in the morning. Taj Mahal, for the lack of better term, was the most beautiful structure I've laid eyes upon. One of the most beautiful structures. Incredible, sensational, a must visit 100%. As far as food is concerned, we were a bit disappointed when it came to street food. I'm not saying the street food was bad, it was great, very tasty. But we've had it before. It was nothing unique like the ones in Delhi, or what we've heard of Lucknow, or a Pune, or a Bombay, right? But unfortunately, when it comes to mainstream restaurants, customer service is a bit poor, and it's expensive, man. Agra is expensive, on par with some of the European cities we've seen, man. Agra was not a cheap city at all, especially in the hospitality sector. The nightlife, for example, the drinks were, in some cases, 2 or 3 times more than a Pune or a Bangalore. Agra was not a cheap place. But will we go again? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? 100%. I always say that before one dies, one has to go to the Colosseum in Rome. I now say one also has to go to the Taj Mahal in Agra. Before resting your eyes for good, you have to go to the Taj Mahal. It was beautiful.